All right, guys, welcome back. It's what is this, Thursday again, and it has cooled off greatly overnight. It's actually livable out here, cool enough to wear a shirt while you work. First time that's happened for a while. So it's still pretty wet out there. Don't need to be roaring around tearing up dirt, so it's in the shop. We got that side converted to Pioneer. I got the stuff to finish this up laying on the bench over here. It's cleaned up pretty well, about ready to go on. So that's probably number one on the list. Somewhere at different points in the game, I'm going to work on getting the head taken off of this 756. And hopefully it's just the gasket that is letting the antifreeze in the oil. I have the parts. That gas tank's gonna have to come off of there. That'll be fun. I've done a little bit of the disassembly, but not a lot. Since the cherry picker, which is over in that corner, not ready to go yet, needs to come out, I'm going to put the one wheel weight that I got painted on the 6080. It'll look a little funny wearing one wheel weight. There's the hardware. The gold nuts go on the outside where you can see them. The silver on the inside where you can maybe see them. The orange ones are kind of old crappy. I'll show you how that works when we get to it. Anyway, I will bring you back when I get on to doing something. Yeah. All right, we're back. I assume this is successful. I have not started the tractor yet. That ugly piece of wire there is only there as I'm trying to train the hydraulic hoses, because it wanted to be, you know, down here, and I don't want it like that. So that's just going to stay on there and try to get the hoses to take a different set. Yep. Haven't messed with this a lot. Got the coolant out of it. Carburetor's loose. I'm going to leave it on the manifold and take the manifold off. The big reason I started another segment is this is a wheel weight that's going on this tractor. And I showed you the hardware earlier. I'll get the cherry picker and pick this up. Then I'm gonna turn the tractor around, back it in here, and then I'll get my all thread mounted. I'll probably shoot some of this in time warp. This is a little more straightforward. I've done it a number of times. I'm not as worried about looking like a complete fool on YouTube, so I'll bring you back when we get going again. All right, guys. There was a little fly in my ointment. I didn't know if my plan was actually going to work out or not, because you're going to have to get that wheel weight right up to the center. And I didn't know if the cherry picker was going to do it. And then I thought, well, I could spin the tire and wheel in, and then you can see the difference. I assume that if I pull this off, I will spin it back out, but I'm not positive about that. I kind of like the way it looks like that, so I don't know. The good news is, really easy to change. So I will set this up in time warp and bring you back when I get going. Well, maybe we will, I'll show you how I put the all thread on. I don't know. Hopefully that's a somewhat decent shot. get our hardware here. This is another one of those deals where it'd be nice to have a helper. You know, you do what you can do. It feels like it's about all the way, and I think we want. I am not going to get crazy about tightening those, because that washer's just not, you know, it's not sitting on a flat surface. So I'm just gonna kind of hand tight them, and then when we put the weasel to it, we'll, with the nut on, you know, retaining the weight, that should make everything as snug as it needs to be. I had to chase one of these orange nuts with a tap because it didn't want to turn very even. And of course, spinning the wheel in has created a problem for us. Can't reach it now. That looks to be good. So I assume we'll solve that problem by pulling forward just a little. So, I don't know, maybe I can crawl on the floor and do this without moving the tractor. I don't know. It's not in a very handy position. Yeah. Can't see it at all. Well, if I had a go-go gadget arm, I think I could do it from right here. I don't have a go-go gadget arm. success, or at least I think so, or close to it. Or maybe just good enough, I don't know. So, yeah. Now we got to get this silly weight picked up. And this is where we should probably go to time warp. And I think we'll do that. And voila! We have one of these big old heavy SOBs mounted. Looks good. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and spin that tire back out just because I guess we can go ahead and film that. It ain't going to hurt anything. What's the worst that could happen? Have to edit it out. I didn't tighten the locks real tight when I moved the tractor, but it's amazingly simple. It's loose, start it up, put it in low gear, and I believe, but we want to be sure, the wheel center has to spin forward. So we'll put it in low gear, spin it forward, and that'll be it. There are people in this world that absolutely hate power adjust wheels, and we're not all the way there. So we'll have to do it a little more. No, we're still about 3/4 of an inch shy, it looks. I don't know if our stop block will go on or not. No, we're just shy. Apparently I just love getting on and off the tractor that much. And the SOB still did not move. Well, anyway, I don't know why it's fighting me, but anyway, they're really slick. It's an easy way to move your wheels in and out. When you put the stop block back on, bing, bang, boom, and tighten them back up. And that's all there is to that. I might actually back up and get, I don't know why it's not spinning out. Anyway, that's it for now. All right, well, I eventually got it to spin back to where it needed to be. I don't know why it didn't want to go that last 3/4 of an inch or an inch, whatever it was. Those weights look like they were made for that tractor. Yeah, I like it. I think this is not really a job I wanted to do today. It seems to be a recurring theme in my life, but I want to get this job done before the snow flies, and putting this on frees up the table where I cleaned it up and painted it. So now I'm going to shut you guys off. I'm going to go over and get the other weight, get it on the table, and get the back side cleaned up and painted. And then hopefully, we get a chance to work on the old 756 a little more before the day's over and I have to quit. I'm going to have to knock off by 4:30 or 5. Supper at the Ikes tonight, and I'm not missing out.